Hey guys, what's up? Coach Greg here with Coach Andy. We're going to talk about the workout and going to give you guys some tips that might help you out. Starting off today, we're going to look at the front squat. We have 5x5, and I want to have Andy work with me here to show you a couple cues that might help you get into better positioning when you're trying to do these. I'm going to have Andy unrack the bar for me and just get set up like he's going to do a front squat. Now, what I want you to notice here is that, one, the bar is resting in his hands, but he's not gripping it super tight. He's got a relaxed grip, because he doesn't need his wrists and his hands to do a lot for this. But what he is doing is he's aggressively pushing up through his elbows and getting some stretch through his lat and through his shoulder. That's going to take pressure off the wrist. If his elbows come down and now the bar's in his hands, it's putting a lot more stress on that wrist. It's forcing him to do a lot more through that. When he gets those elbows up and he kind of creates that shelf for the bar to sit on, now he can effectively hit that squat. Now when he does a squat, he wants to keep this position. So his hips go back and down, and he wants to fight to keep the elbows in this exact position all the way down. That's going to be midline, and that's going to be also, again, just fighting for those lats and shoulders to be in there. So you can rack it here. We're going to do 5x5. We've done squats. But that's a key point that I think sometimes we neglect or we don't really focus enough on is where the bar rests. So the workout today is another one of those age group online qualifier workouts. If you saw Eric Grant do it a little while back, he crushed it. Finished, I want to say, number 70 worldwide in the Masters, which is pretty cool. But the way this one breaks out is it's 2 rounds per time. We got 10 deadlifts, heavy. We got 20, that's 315 and 225 if we're looking at men and women. We got 20 handstand push-ups to a deficit, which is 4.5 inches for the guys and 3 inches for the ladies. And we've got 30 front squats at relatively lightweight, 95 and 65. Gonna toss it over to Andy here for a second and kind of get his thoughts on what he thinks of this style of workout.
Yeah, this workout, it's super challenging. It looks like a sleeper up front with only 2 rounds, but we saw Eric doing it. If you watch that video, Eric and Greg, they both they struggle with it a little bit. That deadlift is heavy. You're only doing 10, but it's one of those we're going to really set up strong and to really engage that midline. Maybe we're hitting 4 or 5 reps initially. This shouldn't be a weight we're hitting a 1 rep max. We're looking at that 315 or 225. We're setting up to hit that, and when we go into that gymnastic piece, the handstand push-up, especially with a deficit. So if you have a handstand push-up and we're going to challenge to a deficit now, that gets super challenging. It takes that that next level of extreme, like from the double under to the triple under, or the quad if you got it. Right? But how do we make that deficit handstand push-up? What's a good way to set that up?
So the guys, what we found this with the tape measure, is a 45 and a 10 pound plate. Put the 10 on the bottom, that way you don't get a slide there on the plates. But you can put the ab mat in the middle there, but that 45 and that 10 together was about 4.5 inches, almost exact. Definitely think about breaking up the reps on that 20, right? You're gonna need strategy on that. If you try to do like 10 out the gate and blow your shoulders out, that next 10 and round 2 is gonna feel horrible. So breaking it up and pacing it to where you know you're at, maybe that's 3s or 4s, and kicking down, kicking back up to try to eliminate a long rest period. Now, the front squat, on the other hand, is lightweight, and you need to kind of power through that. Take a weight.
Racing through those.
For sure, because that's where you make your time up, right? You pace a little more on the handstand push-up to race through that front squat. And then you just suck it up and fight to the end. It's 2 rounds. So, any other thoughts on that?
No, this one's going to be good. We're going to have fun with the front squat, then we'll get heavy and then play that gymnastic movement. So we'll fly through it 2 rounds. Eric did it. He'll do it again, right?
Oh yeah. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share. See if we can get this content to grow a little bit. And we look forward to giving you some more tomorrow.
See you guys next time.